Hello everyone, today we'll be going through Cambridge Mathematics Paper 2 Extended 0580 22 October November 2021. Let us move to question number 1. Question number 1 says the temperature at midnight is minus 8.5 degrees Celsius. The temperature at 11 a.m. is minus 1 degree Celsius, and we have to work out the difference between the temperature at midnight and the temperature at 11 a.m. So difference between temperatures, temperature at midnight is 8.5 degrees Celsius, and difference between this degree Celsius will be equal to, if we use calculator, it will be 7.5 degrees Celsius. You can double check with the calculator also, and this is one mark part which we have done. Now question number 2, it is saying the stem and leaf diagram shows the age in years of each of 15 women, and key is provided. So 3/1 will be representing 31 years. Complete these statements. The model age model age will be repeating is this one. So 41 will be the model age. So 41 over here. Then the median age we will be checking. Total are 15. So 4 will be this one, 5, 6, 7, and 7 from this side. So median will be 43. So our answer will be 43 for the median. And then the percentage of women that are older than 51. Older than 51 are only these 3. So 3 out of 15. So we can write 3 out of 15 if we provide working and multiply by 100, because this can be calculated. So 3 over 15 will be multiplied by 100, and this is equal to 20. So our answer will be 20%. So 20% is already there, and this was 3 marks question which we are done. Now next question number 3, change 2.15 hours into minutes. So we have to change this whole time into minutes. So the easiest way, if I'll explain you, the easiest way is write 2.15, press equal to sign, and this one, then press this time button. I'm pressing this time button, and it is giving you 2 hours and 9 minutes. So 2 hours 9 minutes, 2 hour will be 120 minutes. So 120 plus 9 minutes, and it will be equal to 129 minutes, and we can write answer as 129 minutes. This will be our final answer for this question. Now we can move to question number 4, and the question number 4 says diagram is not to scale. The triangle ABC and triangle ACD are isosceles, and angle DAB is 86. This complete angle is 86, and angle ADC is equal to 58. This is 58. Find the value of x. So x we need to find. So we can figure out this angle. This angle will be same as this because these two sides are equal. So we can write this as 58, and third angle we can find this one, and this angle will be how much? This angle will be 180 minus 58 plus 58, and this will be equal to, we can write 180 minus in brackets 58 plus 58, and this will be equal to 64. So 64 degrees, and this will be 64 will be this one 64, and the remaining angle, this angle, if I show you, this angle will be 86 minus 64, and that will be equal to 86 minus answer is equal to 22. So this angle is 22 degrees. Now if this is 22, these two sides are equal, so opposite angles, this x and this will be also equal. So we can figure out this will be 180 minus 22 will be equal to 180 minus answer is equal to 158, and angle X will be equal to 158 divided by 2, and 158 divided by 2 will be equal to 79. So we can write this as 79. This angle will also be 79. If we check sum of angles of this triangle, that will be 79 plus 79 plus 22, and if we check with the help of calculator, this will be 79 plus 79 plus 22 is equal to 180 degree. It means we are done, our working is correct. So answer will be 79 degrees. This is 3 marks question which we have done. Now Angelique rents a room for a party. The cost of renting the room is 15.50 for the first hour, and then 7.25 for each additional hour. She pays 95.25 in total. Work out the total number of hours she rents the room for. So we can calculate this is the amount which she is paying for just hiring the room, and then per hour is 7.5. So in this one we will be adding 7.25, and this will be multiplied by x is equal to the total amount which she is paying, $95.25. And now we can simplify this. 7.25x will be equal to 95.25 and minus 15.50, and this will be equal to 95.25 minus 15.50 will be resulting to 79.75, and x will be equal to 79.75 divided by 7.25, and this will be divided by 7.25 will be resulting to 11. So our answer is 11 hours, and this is 3 marks question which we are done. Now question number 6, they are saying without using calculator, it means we have to show the complete working. You must show all your working and give your answer as a fraction simplest form. So first of all, we will take this equation 1 by 3, and we can change this division sign into multiplication, and we will write the reciprocal of this, which is 6 by 7 and plus 1 by 5, and this we can cancel. 3 2s are 6, so it will be 2 by 2 over 7 plus 1 by 5. Now we can equalize the denominator, so we'll multiply this by 5 over 5 and this one by 7 over 7, and this will become 10 over 35 plus this will be 7 over 35, and this will be 17 over 35 because denominators are equal, so we can add numerators, so it will be 17 over 35. And to double check whether it is correct or wrong, we can write this whole fraction in our calculator, and we will check what is our answer, so whether it is matching with ours or not, and it is 17.35, which is same as we have done without use of calculator. So this is 4 mark question which we are done. Now question number 7 says Kate has 5 white flowers. Kate has 5 white flowers, x red flowers, and 2x plus 1 yellow flowers. She picks a flower at random. So the probability that it is white is 1 over 12. So probability of white, if we write on the data whatever given to us is white are 5 and red are x and yellow are 2x plus 1. So this is the data provided. So now we can add all. So sum will be equal to 5 plus x plus 2x plus 1, and this is equal to 6 plus 3x, or we can write 3x plus 6. So this will be the sum total of the all the flowers. So the probability of white is 1 by 2. So we can write probability of white, which is basically 5. Total is 5. So I mean, like, white flowers are 5. So 5 out of this total, which is 3x plus 6, is given as 1 over 12. So our equation will be this one. Now we can simplify this equation and find the value of x. So cross multiplication, 3x plus 6 will be equal to 10, and 3x will be equal to 10 minus 6, which is 10 minus 6 will be what? Basically, it is not 1 by 2, it is 1 by 12. So this will be 60, and 60 minus 6 will be equal to 54. So x will be equal to 54 by 3, and 54 divided by 3 is equal to 18. So x value is 18. Now they are saying what we have to do, find the probability that it is yellow, and for yellow it is 2x plus 1. So probability we need to find. So probability of getting yellow will be what? Will be equal to yellow or 2x plus 1, and the total is what? Total is 3x plus 6, and this will be equal to, we will replace value of x, which is 18, which we just found, 2 into 18 plus 1 divided by 3 into 18 plus 6, and this will be equal to, we can use calculator, so it will be 2 into 18 plus 1 and divided by 3 into 18 and plus 6, and this is giving us 37 over 60. 37 over 60 will be the probability which we can write, and this is 4 marks part which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now this is question number 8, which is 1 mark. This is calculator usage question, so we can use calculator for this because there is no restriction for this. So we can use, first of all, we need to use this one. Basically we need to use this one. So 4 here, and then it will be we have to use this mixed number, so 39 whole 1 over 16, and this will be equal to 5 by 2. So we can write 5 by 2. This will be answer. 1 mark question, no working is required for this. Now question number 9. Question number 9 is, they have provided us numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 numbers. Write these numbers in order of size, starting with the smallest. So ascending order we have to arrange, and smallest should be here. And what we can do, we can change them into decimal, so that we can compare them. 2.1 multiply by 10 raised to the power minus 1, this will give us 0.21, so we can write it as 0.21, and this is recurring, 0.222 recurring, and 22% will be 22% will be 0.22, and similarly this one we can check, root of 0.2 will be equal to 0.447, and similarly we can check for 24 over 1000, and this will be equal to 0.024. Now if you check, this is the smallest one. If you compare with all, this is smallest one, so we'll be writing its original term, which is 24 over 1000. 24 over 1000 is the smallest one. Second one, if you compare, is this 0.21, so we'll write 2.1 into 10 raised to the minus 1, and third one is this 0.22, so it will be 22%. Always write the original given numbers. And then third one will be 0.2 recurring, and last one basically is fourth one, and the last one will be 0.2, and this is under root. So this is 2 marks question which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. And question number 10, the interior angle of a regular polygon is 156. Work out the number of sides of this polygon. So what we will do, we will check for the, they are saying interior angle is 156. So roughly if we draw, like for example, so this angle is 156. If this is 156, so the outer angle, the exterior angle, we will be checking, that will be 180 minus 156. So 180 minus 180 minus 156 is equal to 24. So this will be 24, and we know that the sum of exterior angles is 360 for a polygon. So it will be 360 divided by 24 will be equal to 360 divided by answer is equal to 15. So 15 sides. This will be our final answer for this question, which is 2 mark question, which we have done. Now we can move to the next question, and question number 11 says a car starts its journey by accelerating from rest at a constant rate of 0.7 meter per second square for 20 seconds. They have provided the diagram also, before reaching a constant speed of 14 meter per second. So this is the graph which they have already provided for this journey. Now it then travels at 14 meter per second for a distance of 210. For a distance of 210. So we have to check for the area. Area should be, height will be 15. So starting from here onward, we need to check how lengthier this line will be, so that area under that line should be equal to 210. So 14 multiplied by something is equal to 210. So x will be equal to 210 divided by 14, and this will be equal to 210 divided by 14 is equal to 15. So we will take from this 20, we will take 15 onwards, so it will be 35. So up to 35 is this one, and we can draw a line like this one. So this is the curve, straight line. Then they are saying the car then decelerates at a constant rate of 1.4 meter per second. So rise over run, we know for the gradient or slope, and deceleration will be the negative acceleration. So m is equal to rise, which is 14 over x value, and this is equal to 1.4 as it is provided over here. So on the grid, complete the speed time graph of the car's journey. So we can find this x value, and if we find this x value, x will be equal to 14 over 1.4, and 14 divided by 1.4 is equal to 10. So we can take 10 from here, 35 to 45, and we can draw the line for that one, and that deceleration will be this one. So we are done with this question also, and this is 3 marks question which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 12. Question number 12 is easier, and sequence question. Sequence A, B, C are provided. The table shows the first 5 terms of the sequence A, B, C. So all 5 terms are provided, and nth term we have to write, and complete the table to show the nth term of the sequence. So we need answers for these 3, and it is 5 mark question. So what we will write for first one, if we check the difference between these terms, so difference between 8 and 3 is -5, and then this one also -5, this is also -5. So this is arithmetic sequence with d value -5. So I will solve over here. So d value is equal to -5. A value is equal to the first term, which is 8, and I will erase this whole thing so that you will not be confused. A is 8 and formula is what? Formula is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So a is 8 and plus n minus 1 into d is minus 5. Now we can open this, and this will be 8 minus 5n and plus 5. So this will be 13 minus 5 n, and this will be our answer for this part, which is 13 minus 5n. Hopefully you understood this term. Now if we check carefully, this is we can write this 2 over 1, and if we check the denominator, it is 1 2 3 4 5. So it means denominator is n. We can write like this one. And if we check the numerator, 2 3 4 5 6, so this is n plus 1. So n plus 1 over n for this one. Hopefully you understood this as well. Now for this what do you call the last C sequence, this will be a little tricky, but if you see 1 by 2, so we can write 1 by 2 into 2 raised to the power n minus 1. So if you take for the first term, if we write n is equal to 1, this will be 0 and the answer will be 1 by 2. If we write, like for example, n is equal to 1 2 3 for this one, so it will be n minus 1 will be 3 minus 1, which is 2. So this will be resulting to 4. 4 divided by 2 will be 2. So this formula is working for all terms, and we can write the nth term as 1 by 2 into 2 raised to the power n minus 1. This will be our answer, and this is for 5 marks, which we are done. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 13. Question number 13 says a part, write this as single power of 3 in terms of n. So 243, we can write it as 3 raised to the power 5, and 27 we can write 3 raised to the power 3 whole raised to the power 2n. Now we can open these brackets, so it will be 3 5 into 3 raised to the power, these two will be multiplied, so it will be 6n, and this will be equal to, when bases are same and are being multiplied, their powers will be added. So 3 raised to the power 5 plus 6n, or we can write 3 raised to the power 6n plus 5. It's the same thing, and this is 2 mark question, which we have done. Now for B part says, this is a little tricky, and this is 2 mark question. You will have to understand this. K is equal to 2 into 3 raised by 2 into P raised by 3, where P is prime number greater than 3. P is prime number greater than 3. So write 6k square as product of prime factors in terms of P. So we can basically, what we can do, we can write it as 6k squared will be equal to 6 into k value. We can write this 2 into 3 squared into p raised to the power 3 and whole squared, because k is squared. So we can write this as 6, and this will be 2 raised to the power 2 square. We can take for everything separately, so it will be 3 raised by 4 and into p raised to the power 6. Now we can write this 6 as 2 into 3, so this will be 2 into 3 into 2 squared into 3 raised by 4 into p raised by 6, and further we can multiply, so it will be 2 raised to the power 3. This 2 will combine with this, and 3 will combine with this one, so it will be 3 raised by 5 into p raised by 6. This will be our final answer, 2 raised by 3 into 3 raised by 5 into p raised by 6, and this is for 2 marks, which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 14, circle theorem question. Diagram is not to scale. Diagram is not to scale mean you can't measure anything from the diagram. So PQR are points on a circle. ST is the tangent. So this is basically the tangent ST, and A part, write on the value of x. Where is x? This is x. Give a geometrical reason for your answer. So x will be equal to 55. Why this is equal to 55? Because by alternate segment theorem, this angle x will be equal to the remote interior angle of this triangle. The remote interior angle is 55 over here, so we can write answer as 55 degrees, and we will write the reason is what? By alternate segment theorem. That's all. This is sufficient in 2-mark question. And another B part, they are saying another tangent from the point S touches the circle at V. So from S it touches the circle at V, like if, for your understanding, if I draw that tangent, it will be like this one. So this point is V, and this is what they are saying, and give a geometrical reason why triangle SVR. SVR is this triangle. Now you can figure out what is SVR. If I draw SVR, so this is basically SVR triangle. So they are saying this triangle is isosceles triangle, and the reason is what? Two tangents. Reason is two tangents from a point, from one point, or you can write from a point to same circle are equal in length. So hopefully you understood this. Am I writing? So equal in length. So this is 1-mark part, the reason we have provided. Question number 15. Question 15, A part. A is point this one and B is this point. Find the equation of the line that passes through A and B. Give your answer in form of y is equal to mx plus c. So we can first of all find the gradient between these two. So m will be equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, gradient formula. So we can take this as y2, so 31 minus 16 divided by 8 minus 3, and this will be equal to 15 divided by 5, so this will be equal to 3. This is the gradient, and now we can use this as gradient and any point of from these two given points. So equation will be y minus y1. Equation of line in point slope form is this one, x minus x1. So this will be y minus, I'm using this point, first point, so 16 is equal to, m value is 3 into x minus 3, and now we can write, we can open this bracket and shift 16 also to other side. So y will be equal to 3x minus 9 plus 16, so y will be equal to 3x plus 7. So this will be our final answer, y is equal to 3x plus 7, and it is 3 marks question which we are done. Hopefully you understood this. B part, the line CD has equation y is equal to this one. Find the tangent of a line, find the gradient of the line that is perpendicular to the line CD. So gradient of this provided line is what, 0.5, or so we can write m of CD is equal to 1 by 2, 0.5 or 1 by 2. So the gradient of perpendicular is what? Reciprocal and change sign of this one, so it will be minus 2. So this will be minus 2, 1 mark question which we are done. Now question number 16. Question number 16 says Sachin picks a number at random from the first 3 multiples of 3. He then picks a number at random from the first 3 prime numbers, and he adds the two numbers to find a score. Complete the table. these are multiples of 3, so we can write 3, then multiple of 3 will be 6 and 9, and prime numbers are 2, 3, and next prime number will be 5. And now we can add them, so 3 plus 2 is resulting to 5. Similarly, we can add 3 plus 5 will be equal to 8, so we can write here 8. Similarly, 6 plus 2 will be 8, and 6 plus 3 will be 9, and 6 plus 5 will be 11. Similarly, 9 plus 2 11, and 9 plus 3 will be 12, and 9 plus 5 will be 14. Now we can figure out the prime numbers. So complete table, basically we are done with the table. This is 2-mark question which we are done. Now we can go to the B part. Given that the score is even, find the probability that one of the numbers he picks is 9. So what are the even numbers? Even is 8, then 8, 6, and 12 and 14. These are even numbers. So 5 are even, and 9 is involved in writing this one and this one. So 2 out of 5. So our probability will be 2 out of 5, and this is done, and this was 2-mark question which we are done with. Now we can move to the next question, question number 17. Question number 17 says solve this. So we need to, basically we can write when a b is equal to 0, this implies what? A is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. So this is the rule by which we are doing this. So 5x minus 3 is equal to 0, or 2x plus 7 is equal to 0. This implies x will be equal to 3 by 5, and this implies x is equal to minus 7 by 2, and 3 by 5 will be 0 0.6, and minus 7 by 2 will be minus 3.5. So our answer will be 0 0.6 and minus 3.5. Hopefully you understood. This is only 1-mark question. So question number 18, simultaneous equation. Solve the simultaneous equations. You must show all your working, and we know these two sides are y. We can compare them and we can solve them. So we can write x square minus 9x plus 21, and basically we are equating them, so we can shift this to other side. So it will be x squared minus 9x minus 2x plus 21 and plus 3 is equal to 0. Hopefully you are getting. Now adding like terms, we can combine. So x squared minus 9 minus 2 will be what? Minus 11x, and combining these two will be resulting to 24. So plus 24 is equal to 0. Now we can factorize. For factorizing, we can take help of calculator, mode 5 3, and but we will be showing complete working. So coefficient of x square is 1, then the coefficient of x is minus 11, and the constant is 24. So we're getting 8 and 3. So we can write x minus 8 and x minus 3, and intermediate step we can write x, and then this term which we can write x minus 3 and minus 8, and then again this term. Hopefully you are understanding. There will be no objection from the examiner when we are showing these two steps. Now x will be equal to 8 and x will be equal to 3. Now we can find the y values, and y value is what? Y is equal to 2x minus 3. So y is equal to 2x minus 3 when x is equal to 8. Y value will be 2 into 8 minus 3, and this will be 16 minus 3 will be 13. So y will be 13. So if x is 8, y will be 13. And for the second one, y is equal to 2x minus 3. So if we are replacing x is equal to 3, we will get 6 minus 3, which is equal to 3. So if x is 3, y will also be 3. And this was 5-mark question which we are done. It was straightforward question and very easy question. Now we can move to the question number 19. Question number 19 says in the Venn diagram, shade the given region. So A complement union B complement. So A complement will be whatever outer region will be, if we shade A complement will be this one. First of all, we are drawing A complement. Hopefully you are understanding, and this will be a complement which we have almost drawn. This is our A complement. So hopefully you are understanding each and everything. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Okay, so this is A complement and union B complement. Now in B complement we'll have to include this side also. So union B complement. So this will be our final answer. Hopefully you understood this. Now we can move to this side, which is C union D intersection E complement. E complement will be this outer side. This whole outer side will be E complement. This outer side is E complement. And we have to take intersection of this with E. So intersection of this whole thing with E. So what is the region which is E complement basically? So we need to understand the region which is in E complement also. So E complement will be basically, this is C union D. Basically, this one is wrong. I will reshade. C union D part, I will reshade. C union D is this portion. C union D. This is C union D portion. Hopefully you understand this one. This is our C union D part, and we have to take intersection of this with E complement. E complement will not be including E, so excluding this region. So if we exclude this region, the remaining portion will be only this region. So if we remove the unwanted section, so it will be, the remaining section will be only this one, which is required in this question is only this part. Hopefully you are understanding. This is the shading part which is required for final answer, and this is the answer for this part, and this is 2-mark question. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 20, this is functions question. F of x, g of x, and h of x are provided. A part, we have to find f of 6. So how we can find? First of all, we will find f of 6. We will replace 6 x by 6, so 2 raised per 6 minus 3, which will be equal to 2 raised per 3, which is equal to 8. So f of 6 is 8. Now we can find f of 6, which will be equal to f of 8, and this will be equal to 2 raised per 8 minus 3, which is equal to 2 raised per 5, and 2 raised per 5 is 32. So our answer will be 32. This will be 2-marks question which we are done. Now next question is g inverse of g of this, and we know that the inverse function g inverse and g, they are inverse of each other, so they are cancelling, and the answer will be x plus 21. This will be our final answer for 1 mark. So hopefully you understood this. Now C part, find x when f of x is equal to h of 84. So first of all we will find h of 84. H of 84 will be equal to, h of x is given 5 over x minus 4, so 84 minus 4, 5 over 80, and 5 over 80 will be what? 5 divided by 80 is equal to 1 over 16. and this is equal to f of x, and f of x is 2 x raised to power x minus 3 is equal to 1 over 16. So this is the equation which we need to solve. So we can write x raised this one as 2 raised to the power minus 4. So 2 raised per x minus 3 is equal to 2 raised per minus 4. Bases are same, so we can leave the bases and we can write x minus 3 is equal to minus 4. So x is equal to minus 4 plus 3, which is equal to minus 1. So answer will be minus 1, and this is 2 marks part which we have done. Now question number 21, we need to expand this. So expand this one. So first of all we can expand this. So you can multiply x minus 3 into x minus 3, or you can apply the formula. I'm applying the formula and opening the square. So x square plus 9 and minus 6x. If you multiply this, you will get the same, which I have written over here by applying formula. So 2x plus 5. Now we can multiply x squared with x, and we will get what? We will get 2x cubed. Then x squared with plus 5, we will get plus 5x squared. Then 9 with 2x, so it will be plus 18x, and next will be 9 with 5 will be 45. Now 6x with 2x, and it will be resulting to minus 12x, and then 6x with plus 5 minus 6x plus 5 will be minus 30x. And now adding like terms, 2x cubed, there's no other x cubed term, and this should be 12x square. When we multiply minus 6x with minus 2 with plus 2x, we will get 12x squared. Now x squared we can combine, it will be minus 7x squared by combining these two terms, and then 18x minus 30x will be minus 12x and plus 45, and this will be our final answer. 2x cubed minus 7x squared minus 12x and plus 45. This is 3 marks question which we are done. Now question number 22. Question 22 says solve the equation 7 sine x plus 2 is equal to 0, and from 0 to 360, and 7 sine x plus 2 is equal to 0. So we can write 7 sine x is equal to minus 2. So sine x is equal to minus 2 by 7. So x will be equal to sine inverse of minus 2 by 7. And if we calculate this, your calculator should be in degree mode, and shift sine of minus 2 over 7, and this will be resulting to minus 16.6 degrees. This will be our x value. And now if we check the angles, basically angle is required from 0 to 360 degrees. So if we roughly sketch the angle, so we know is ETS, and sine is minus 16.6, so we can write angle will be minus 16.6 will be this one, 16.6 degrees, and the other minus angle will be over here, and this will be 16.6 degrees. So one angle we can take from this point to this point, and it will be 180 plus 180 plus 16.6 degrees, and this will be equal to, we can write 180 plus 16.6, and this will be equal to 180, we missed 0, so 0 here, and this will be 196.6, so 196.6 degrees, and we can move this over here so that we can write properly. And the second angle will be what? Second angle will be starting from this position up to this one, which will be 360 minus 16 16.6. Okay, so it will be 360 minus 16.6 and degrees, and this will be equal to 360 minus 16.6, and this is equal to 343.4. 343.4 degrees. These two angles are within the range provided, which is 0 to 360. So we will write 196.6 degrees, and the second angle will be 343.4 degrees, and this is 3 mark question. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 23, we need to simplify this algebraic fraction, and this is 4 marks, straightforward, very simple question. So we can take common from these two. We can take 3 common and y common. So inside will be x plus 12, and from the second term, from these two we can take minus and 5 common. So inside will be x plus 12, and divided by, we can take 2 common from the denominator, and it will be x squared minus 144, and this one we can rewrite it as 3y minus 5 into x plus 12 and divided by 2, and this one we can apply formula. Formula is what? A square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b, and this is the formula, and we will write this as x plus 12 and x minus 12. Because x squared minus 144, we can write x squared minus 12 squared, and we can apply formula, so it will be x plus 12 and x minus 12, which we have written over here, and we can cancellations, we can cancel these two, and our net answer will be, final answer will be this over 2 into x minus 12. This will be the final answer, and this is for 4 marks. We are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Also recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.